It is budget season in Washington. President Obama has released his, and just like all his previous budgets, it ignores a reality that most of us have to face. You can't spend more than you have. But this is Washington, after all, where presidents and members of Congress of both parties have long believed they don't have to follow the same rules as the rest of us, which is why today we have a $19 trillion debt. Republicans in Congress tried to slow down the budget gravy train about 5 years ago with something called the Budget Control Act. The problem? Well, you have to do more than pass such measures, you actually have to follow them. And in this case, Congress chose not to. And just last year, outgoing House Speaker John Boehner negotiated a deal with President Obama to bust the budget by almost $80 billion. That is one reason Boehner is no longer Speaker. Conservatives rightly revolted at such reckless behavior. The question now is, what will the Republican Congress do under new Speaker Paul Ryan? To get America's budget on a path to balance will be a big job. It will require reforming entitlements, the tax code, and the whole budget process. But we've got to start somewhere. And at a minimum, the current Congress should cut spending and go back to the budget caps it passed under the Budget Control Act. That will help stop the bleeding. And to do that without putting the country at risk, Congress must prioritize what we spend money on, starting with the constitutional responsibility of providing for the common defense, meaning our country's military. By the way, about that $19 trillion debt, if we had to set aside enough money today to pay that debt, along with all the promises we've made via Social Security and Medicare, each person in America, including children, would owe more than $200,000. Ignoring the problem has only made it worse. We must demand our elected officials do what we as individuals and families are asked to do: live within our means.